Hello, my beautiful, radiant Leo souls, and welcome back to Cosmic Wisdom. It is with so much love and a deep sense of reverence that I connect with you today. Before we begin our sacred journey, I want you to do something for me. Just for a moment, find a quiet space in your mind, take a gentle, deep breath in, and as you exhale, I want you to allow a memory to surface. Not just any memory. No, I'm talking about a person, a connection. Does your heart still hold a secret echo of a bond that was so powerful, so all-consuming, that it felt like the universe itself conspired to bring you together? A connection that burned with the fire of 1,000 suns, illuminating every corner of your being, making you feel more alive, more seen, more yourself than you had ever felt before. Can you feel that resonance even now, that faint, beautiful hum in your soul when you think of them? And then, just as suddenly as they arrived, they were gone. Their soul, in an act of profound love, stepped away to give you the space you needed to learn how to shine on your own. They had to disappear from your reality so that you could turn your focus inward and realize that the magic you felt wasn't in them. It was in you, and they were simply the one who showed you where to find it. The pain you felt was not the pain of loss. It was the pain of spiritual metamorphosis. It was the agony of the butterfly breaking free from the cocoon. The cocoon was safe, it was warm, it was familiar. This connection was your cocoon. It protected you and nurtured you while this incredible transformation was happening within. But you cannot stay in the cocoon forever. To fly, you must break it open. Their departure was the moment your cocoon fell away. And in the silence and the solitude that followed, you were left with a choice to crumble or to discover your own wings. This next phase is where the real deep soul-level work begins. It's a phase I call the sovereign integration. This is the journey you've been on since they left. It's the process of taking all that awakened energy and making it your own. It's learning to be the source of your own validation, your own inspiration, your own love. During this time, the universe was asking you to do some very specific things. It was asking you to sit with your own heart, to journal your feelings, to explore your newly awakened creativity, to take the brave steps toward those dreams they inspired in you, but to take them for you. Ask yourself, my beautiful Leo, what has changed in you since they left? Did you start that art project, that business, that new course of study? Have you found a new level of confidence in your self-expression? Are your boundaries stronger? Do you no longer settle for less than you deserve in other areas of your life? Have you developed a deeper spiritual practice, a more profound connection to the universe? Pause for a moment and truly take inventory. I invite you to even write it down in the comments below. Not for me, but for you. Acknowledge your growth. Type, I am integrating the gift, because every single one of these changes is a direct result of that connection. These are the gifts they left behind. They are the eternal part of the contract, the treasure that can never be taken away from you. You didn't lose a person. You gained an entirely new version of yourself. This integration process is your spiritual graduation. It's the universe testing you. Okay, Leo, I showed you how bright you can shine with a partner. Now, can you shine that brightly on your own? Can you be the sun even when there are no planets in your immediate orbit? And my friend, even through the tears, even with the ache in your heart, you have been doing it. You have been growing. You have been evolving. You have been passing the test with flying colors. So what happens now? What is the purpose of this newly integrated sovereign version of you? Now you are ready for a different kind of love. The preview is over. The free sample has been experienced. You have raised your vibrational frequency, and you will never again be able to settle for a lukewarm, superficial connection. Your standard for love has been elevated forever. The next great love that enters your life will not be a catalyst. It will be a partner. It will not be someone who comes to awaken you, because you are already awake. It will be a love between two sovereign beings, two stars shining brightly who choose to create a new constellation together. It will be a love that doesn't seek to complete you, but to celebrate the magnificent wholeness you have already cultivated within yourself. And here is something truly beautiful that may already be happening. Because your frequency has shifted, you are now attracting entirely new people and opportunities into your life. People who resonate with the authentic, empowered you. The universe is sending you confirmation that your integration work has been successful. You are now a magnet for miracles, a beacon for blessings that align with your true soul signature. The love you still feel for that person from your past, it is real, it is beautiful, and it is sacred. Do not try to extinguish it. Instead, transform it. Let that love become a shining beacon of gratitude in your heart. It wasn't a love meant to be lived out forever on the physical plane, but it is a love that will exist eternally on the soul plane. It is a constant reminder of your capacity to love and of the incredible, transformative power of human connection. Whenever you feel a pang of sadness, I want you to reframe it. Close your eyes and say, "Thank you. Thank you for showing me my own strength. Thank you for awakening my creativity. Thank you for reminding me of my worth. Thank you for loving me enough to let me go so that I could learn to fly." Can you feel the shift that happens when you move from a space of longing to a space of gratitude? That is your power. That is your freedom. My dear magnificent Leo, the time for mourning is over. The time for celebrating the masterpiece that is you has begun. You were chosen for this intense experience because your heart is strong enough to handle it and your light is bright enough to use it for a higher purpose. This person was a sacred angel on your path. And the ultimate purpose of their visit was not just about you. It was to prepare you for your greater mission to become for others what they were for you. A mirror that reflects magnificence, a catalyst that awakens potential, a warm, radiant light that inspires others to find their own. You are a source, not a receiver. You are the sun. Your journey of understanding has brought you to this incredible place of clarity and peace. You have turned your greatest heartache into your greatest strength. You have not lost a thing. You have gained everything. You have gained yourself. If this message has touched that deep knowing place within your soul, I would be so deeply honored if you would share your journey. In the comments below, let us know about the gifts your catalyst connection left you with. Your story has the power to heal another Leo who may be in the depths of this very same pain right now. Let's create a beautiful tapestry of shared wisdom and support. And please be sure you are subscribed to Cosmic Wisdom with your notifications turned on, because this understanding is just the beginning. Our next journey together will be about how to wield this newfound sovereign power, how to attract that magnificent partnership you are now ready for, and how to fully step into your divine role as a leader and a light in this world. Thank you for allowing me to be your guide on this sacred path today. Thank you for your courage, for your beautiful heart, and for the magnificent light that you are. Remember, the story wasn't about them leaving. The story was always about you finally, truly arriving. Shine on, beautiful Leo. The world is waiting. The silence they left behind was deafening, wasn't it? It created a void, a question mark, branded upon your heart. You've likely spent countless nights staring at the ceiling, replaying every moment, asking the universe the same painful questions. Why? Why would the cosmos introduce me to my other half, only to tear them away? Why did a connection that felt so destined, so divinely orchestrated, have to end in a way that felt like a cosmic betrayal? Was it something I did? Was I not enough? My dear, magnificent Leo, if these questions have been the silent companions to your heartache, I want you to know that your seeking has led you here for a reason. You are here because you are finally ready for the answer. Not a simple answer that patches the wound, but a profound, soul-altering truth that will heal it from the inside out. What we are about to uncover together today will completely reframe your understanding of love, of loss, and of the sacred, often mysterious assignments our souls agree to before we ever incarnate on this earth. This isn't just about making peace with the past. Oh no, my beautiful friend. This is about recognizing that this person, this intense, heart-shattering connection, was not a cosmic mistake. It was not a punishment. It was, in fact, one of the most sacred and pivotal gifts your soul has ever received. It was a catalyst, an awakening, a necessary and divine chapter in your magnificent evolution. Are you ready to finally understand the why behind the goodbye? Are you ready to transform that pain into power and that longing into profound gratitude? If your heart is whispering a gentle yes, then do me a favor. Just gently tap that like button as a signal to the universe and to me that you are open and ready to receive this healing wisdom. And if you're new to our beautiful community, consider subscribing now, because this is the kind of deep, transformative work we do here at Cosmic Wisdom. And I would be honored to have you on this journey with us. Comment your birthday below to see how many people have the same birthday as you. Let's begin, shall we? To truly grasp the magnitude of this experience, we must first honor the very essence of who you are, dear Leo. Your soul is not just any soul. You are ruled by the sun, the very center of our solar system, the celestial body that gives life, light, and warmth to all. Your nature is to shine, to radiate, to express, and to love with a generosity and a warmth that can feel like coming home to those who are lucky enough to be in your orbit. Your heart is not just an organ. It is a creative powerhouse, a generator of immense love and loyalty. When you love, you don't just love with a piece of yourself. You love with your entire being. You pour your golden light into the people and passions you care about, holding nothing back. This is your gift. This is your magic. But this incredible capacity to love so fiercely also makes you uniquely vulnerable to a specific kind of soul experience. Because you are a beacon of light, you attract souls to you like moths to a flame. But here is a fundamental cosmic truth. We must understand, not every soul who is drawn to your light is meant to build a home there forever. Some are travelers just passing through to bask in your warmth for a moment. Others are students here to learn from your courage. And then there are the catalysts, the soul shakers, the ones who carry a specific key designed for a specific lock within your heart. The person who has left such an indelible mark on your soul was one of these. They came into your life on a sacred assignment. Let's talk for a moment about a concept that is the very bedrock of what you experienced, the soul contract. Before we are born, on a level of consciousness far beyond our human understanding, our souls make agreements with other souls. We design a curriculum for our earthly lives. We agree to help each other learn, grow, and evolve. These contracts can take many forms. We have soulmates who come to be our partners in life to build and share a journey with us. We have karmic connections that come to help us balance old energies. And then we have what I call the sacred catalyst connection, which is precisely what you experienced. This is not a traditional soulmate contract for a lifelong partnership. This is a short-term, high-intensity spiritual contract designed for one primary purpose: activation. Think of your soul as a magnificent, powerful seed that contains all of your potential, your creativity, your leadership, your courage, your capacity for unconditional love. For that seed to sprout, it needs a very specific combination of elements. It needs the right amount of light, the perfect frequency of water. This person who entered your life was that perfect, potent combination. They were the cosmic rainstorm your soul had been waiting for. When you met them, the recognition was instant, wasn't it? It was a feeling that went beyond physical attraction or shared interests. It was a deep cellular, "Ah, there you are. I've been waiting for you." This is the signature of a soul contract being initiated. Your souls recognized each other because they knew they had a sacred job to do together. Let's call this first phase the activation. During your time together, you likely felt like an amplified, supercharged version of yourself. Your creativity might have exploded. You might have felt a surge of courage to pursue dreams you had long shelved. You felt more authentic, more vibrant, more you. Their presence didn't give you these qualities, dear Leo. Their presence simply unlocked what was already dormant within you. They acted as a divine mirror. When you looked at them, and more importantly, when you saw yourself reflected in their eyes, you saw your own magnificence. They saw the king or queen within you, and their belief in your light gave you permission to finally see it in yourself. They didn't hand you a crown. They simply reminded you that you were born wearing one. This period was a whirlwind of intensity, a cosmic download of energy and inspiration. The universe was using the conduit of this connection to pour energy directly into your soul, to awaken latent gifts, to push you out of your comfort zone, and to show you a preview of the magnificent being you are destined to become. It was intoxicating, it was beautiful, and it was designed to be temporary. And this brings us to the most painful and yet the most crucial part of the contract, the sacred release. You need to understand this, and I want you to feel this truth in every cell of your being. Their departure was not an abandonment. It was the fulfillment of the contract. It was an act of supreme and unconditional love, not just from their soul to yours, but from your own higher self to your human self. Here's why they had to leave. Once the key has unlocked the door, it doesn't need to stay in the lock forever. If it did, you would start to believe that you need the key to walk through the door. You would become dependent on their presence to feel creative, to feel courageous, to feel worthy. You would tether your own magnificence to them, believing that your light was only a reflection of theirs, and that, my dear Leo, would go against the entire purpose of your soul's journey. You, a child of the sun, were never meant to be a moon reflecting someone else's light. You are a star, destined to generate your own.